Good evening, everyone. This is Fezzik Jr., and today I am playing some Saber Simulator. Um, since the last time I played, which was in my live stream the other day, I have gotten a few upgrades. I've gotten some double jumps, gotten all of those, gotten all of the boss hits. So whenever I hit the boss now, I'll do, 6 damage, right? Alright, per hit. Okay, so we got somebody here, Terminator class. My guess is, since they're not moving around, they probably have an auto clicker. Or maybe a macro or some sort of script running. They'll stand in the middle so that, because the boss will come by the middle intermittently, right? So that's what they're doing there, I imagine, but who knows? They could just be distracted. So yeah, anyway, show you where we're at here. Let's go ahead and sell that. So yeah, got all those. I've gotten several, not all. I've got several of those to go, but I've gotten several of the auras, so those have helped quite a bit with how quickly you go through the levels. Let me go ahead and grab this flag while I'm here. So here's what I've really liked about Saber Simulator. And I'll try to do as direct a comparison as I can to Ninja Legends, which in my mind is honestly like one of their, it's like their direct competitor. I like both games, don't get me wrong, okay? But there are certain things that I like about Saber Simulator a little bit more. And certain things I like about Ninja Legends a little bit more. So, for starters, so far it has been a lot easier to rebirth, and I don't know, I haven't really sat down and done the math or whatever, or compared the actual numbers, but it just seems a lot easier to do the rebirths. Okay. Let's see, the other thing. So when you rebirth, you keep your aura, okay? So you have this aura, right? And that is on top of your what I'll call your rebirth multiplier, okay? So you go to here to your class. Your class has a multiplier on it, right? The times 280 strength, which in Ninja Legends would be ninjutsu. Let's see, you've got all of these skills here, which you keep. So the boss hits you keep on a rebirth, jumps you keep on a rebirth, and this is the only place that I know of, at least, that you get jumps. Okay, and plus 5 jumps, so having a total of 6 double jumps is enough to get all the way to the top island at this point. Okay. I would imagine that whenever they open up another island, they may add like another double jump. They may not, I don't know. But I was able to get all the way up here with just the 6 jumps. So this is the other thing. Getting up here was honestly easier in my mind than it was on Ninja Legends. I like how the islands and clouds and stuff are placed. I really disliked the moving clouds and moving, the moving clouds and exploding clouds and stuff. Let's see if we can find some more flags on our way down. So the flags, that's another thing I really like. So in Ninja Legends, you've got those rings that you can jump through to get, coins and chi and stuff. And here it's crowns instead of chi. And in Saber Simulator, you don't have those rings. But what you do have, as you have seen the last few moments here, is a persistent bonus that you get for the capture the flag stuff. Okay, so you go, you find the flag, and you when you get the flag, hold on, I'm just trying to focus on this too at the same time. When you get the flag, you still get that bonus as long as nobody else takes it, right? So you find all the flags, and I know that there's a few that are up in the clouds, but it's probably all low. You know, the lower altitudes, so to speak. I haven't seen any. Let's see, kind of drop down some. So I really like the fact that you get that persistent bonus by going and finding all the flags and getting them captured. And it just stays, right? I'll probably need to land on something soon. Yeah, a lot of jumps. So if you go and you find them all, you get a pretty hefty bonus. And then there's a spot that's like a King of the Hill type thing. It's kind of like the meditation spot in Ninja Legends. And it will, you know, give like every couple of seconds or something, you get a chunk of crowns, right? So you can really build those up pretty quickly, especially if you've got multipliers and stuff on your. Oh, there's one. On your pets, right? So it looks like Penguin 8 had this one. So this is kind of an interesting thing I've noticed. Penguin 8 7, as you see, is not on the list of players, right? Which this is the new leaderboard thing, by the way, they announced earlier today, I think. But the flag like persists even if the person leaves the server, which I thought was pretty interesting. I don't know if I'd seen that happen really before. There's another one. So we'll go ahead and get some flags here along the way. I probably missed a couple up there. There probably are some up higher. That's okay. Let's see, what else is there? There's a lot more settings, right? Like I could turn the music off if I wanted to. I can turn off the cell strength, which is nice. On Ninja Legends, I think the only option is music. Let me turn on particles. I do want that. So now you can kind of see the bubbles there. And you see the aura that I've got from the crown shop. Right there. Alright, let's go find some more flags. But yeah, I have enjoyed this quite a bit. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about the difference in the platforms here to get to the different islands. You pretty much cannot get to the first island without at least, I think, 3 jumps. You're gonna have that has to have 3 on it, which I guess technically is a 4th jump, right? Because they're all double jumps. But after that, I mean, you can get pretty far with, you know, just 3 or 4 double jumps. Is that one right there? There is one right there. And I really like that. You know, I like how these islands and clouds and stuff are kind of scattered about in an almost spiral type pattern. So, you know, obviously there's no one, you know, correct or whatever way to go up to the islands. But there is a lot of them, and you know, on Ninja Legends I fell a lot. You know, and granted, I'm not the greatest player, so that's probably part of it. But I just like how this is laid out. You know, it's a little bit easier in my mind, especially versus, you know, moving and exploding clouds, and some clouds that do both. I think it had clouds that did both. I don't know. They're really fast for sure. So now you see the bonuses here are really starting to stack quite a bit here. Okay, there's one down there. Like, just kind of try and jump a little bit near the end just so I don't bounce a whole lot at the end. Now, one thing I will say that I like a little bit, let me turn down the mic. I think it's coming in a little bit hot. Yeah, let me turn that down a little bit. So one thing I do like about Ninja Legends is they do have, I like their music better. But this music is perfectly fine. It's nice and calming. There's one over there. I don't think I saw a different one. Nope. Let's get over that way. Alright, so for the next one, I'll have a little bit more coming in, right? But yeah, I really like this flag system and how it works. It's one of my favorite features. It seems to be a lot more manageable and attainable versus the chi. You know, the chi, you get a lot of chi for being on that meditation King of the Hill thing, but there's one. There's a lot of competition, right? So unless I'm gonna just turn off the chat. That's crazy. Don't go to those sites, guys. Just don't do it. They're gonna steal your account probably, and then you know you're gonna be upset and you're gonna lose all your stuff. And just don't do that. Okay? It's bad. It's a bad deal. Where was I? I forget. Anyway, so yeah, the flags are really cool. There's a lot less competition, and so it's like even if you can't be, you know, the king of the hill or whatever, you can still amass a fair amount of crowns in the game just by getting these flags. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get some flags. We're going to see how many crowns we can get by the time we get down to the bottom. And we'll just kind of go from there. So the one that really turned me on to this game, and huge shout out to her, is Amazing Gaming. She has a channel. I've got a link to her channel down in the description below. Go check out her channel if you haven't already. If you have before, go check it out again. Maybe watch some videos. She's got some really cool ones. She's got a lot of videos on Saber Simulator, a lot of videos on, let's see, she's got some Pet Simulator 2, Pet Simulator 1 even. I mean, if you want to go kind of the older stuff that she had. Let me fix this guy a little bit here. There we go. She's got a little bit of everything. I mean, Subnautica, some really cool builds in Minecraft. You know, if you like gameplay videos, there is something for you there for sure. So yeah, go check out her channel. She's the one, like I said, that really got me started in this. I watched some of her videos on it. Looked really interesting. She shared her VIP link in her Discord, which if you check out any of her videos, I'm sure that she's got a link to her Discord. If not, I'll look at a couple of her videos, her recent ones here, just make sure. But if not, I will put a link to the description down in the bottom. So you can check out her Discord, and you know, Amazing fans have access to the VIP. Now, it may also be something you might have to join her group or something. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'm a member of her group. But yeah, I really like this game. Lots of fun, nice and easygoing. Let's see, there should be another flag around here. So there we go. There we go. Get all these flags. And we'll see where we're at with the crowns in the bottom there. I forgot to pay attention to which... I haven't really been counting how many islands we've gone through. There's like 11 of them. So... There we go. Yeah, if you bounce off of like a cloud or something from really high, the physics, since it's at an angle there, the physics can shoot you off to the side. Trees will shoot you off to the side for sure. So do be careful if you're falling long distances like what I'm doing. Yeah. There's another flag. There we go. Yeah, I'd be very interested to see how many crowns I'm getting at the end of this, because I hadn't gotten all of these before. When I had all my crowns before, what I was doing is I had the ones that are down at the ground level, and then there was like one, maybe two that I got up in the little islands and clouds and stuff on the way up to the first main island, and that's kind of where I stopped. And I still got quite a lot of crowns because I was doing the King of the Hill thing for a little while too, and obviously that helped. But I'm pretty excited to see how many crowns we can actually start getting by the time we get down to the bottom here. Let's see, what else is there as far as differences? Now you'll notice that there's, if you've played Ninja Legends or seen any of my videos on it, there's not multiple types of weapons or gadgetry. Like you don't have ranged weapons, you don't have invisibility. That's okay. You don't need it. You don't need it in the game. This game runs perfectly fine without it. There it is. This one is unclaimed, I believe. Oh no, it is. It was just whited out. It's kind of hard to see it. Yeah. Come on, get the flag. Let's go. Now you can leave it partway like this, and you'll still get the bonus. I am presuming you get the full bonus. I don't really know for sure. But it takes longer to be taken over if the flag is not raised all the way. See, that one wasn't quite all the way, so this one's going to be taken over sooner, right? Like I could leave it right there, right? But I like to go ahead and get the whole thing. I think we're getting kind of close because I can see lava and all the stuff down there now. Get some more flags. And like I said, there's probably a couple that I missed, especially at the top, because I didn't really see any at the very beginning. But I would imagine that once you get all the way to the top island, this is probably the easiest way to get all the way, to get all the flags. Now, one thing I think is true, and if I get enough, well, I probably should be clicking while I'm doing this. If I get enough coins before the end of the video, then we'll be able to test that for sure. But I think that the islands, wow, that's a lot of crowns. I think that the islands remain unlocked even after you've done a rebirth. So to me, that's huge. That's one thing that I wish that the other game, Ninja Legends, had, but it doesn't. That's okay. You know, I mean, everyone has their own way of doing it. Look at all those crowns. Lots of crowns. Come on, let's go. You know, they're not the same game. They're very similar. You have a sword that you swing for strength, or, you know, ninjutsu or whatever. But I kind of like this. I think, you know, overall, I think I like this game a little bit better. It seems to be maybe not quite as popular. I don't know. Let me look at the play counts or whatever. Okay, so right now there is a little over 12,000 people playing Saber Simulator, and if I go and I look at look at all those crowns, that's crazy. If I go and I look at Ninja Legends, there is currently 39,000 people playing. So, you know, it is a more popular game, and you know, there are reasons for it. I mean, it's a good game, but I really like how this one works. So, like, this is the other thing. So, any of the aura based, wow, any of the aura based stuff, like my run speed and part of my multipliers and stuff, that does persist past Rebirth. Because it was bought with crowns, right? So, you know, you get the damage multiplier or whatever with the aura, I think. You get the run speed, which I really like. The run speed is awesome. That's one thing that you have to buy every time after a rebirth on Ninja Legends. So it's a little bit less of a grind in my mind. This game, Saber Simulator. So I got those. I didn't get that one. Let's go get that one. Oh no! Look out for the lava! I like the fact that the lava doesn't kill you instantly, although probably it should, right? Because I mean, it is lava. I mean, if I jump waist deep in the lava, I'm not jumping out. Talk about real life. Like if I were to ever, you know, fall into lava waist deep, probably done for. So, you know, stay away from lava. Life lessons with physics. Stay away from lava. Jeez, that is a lot of crowns. Okay. Let's see. I think that's all of them. Did I miss any? Got that one, got those two. Yeah, I think that's pretty well all of them. Like I said, there's probably one or two that I missed up at the top. And I'm sure somebody's like, you missed like 3 of them. Well, sorry. Alright, so let's see how far we can get with the crowns here. I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot of crowns. You haven't really heard that. I like that sound too. That's kind of nice. Very reminiscent, right? Of the sound effect from a certain franchise of movies. No copyright strike, please. Oh, goodness. Yeah, so I started, you guys can go back to the beginning of the video. I want to say I was like in the 50, 70 range. 50 to 70 million range of crowns. I know for sure at one point I was in the 80 range. And so, you know, I've gotten way more than that. Here I'm at 180, right? So yeah, it's going a lot quicker this way. And that was just from, you know, going right there and then just falling on my way down and standing somewhere for a moment and continuing on. I mean, that simple. So here in a minute, once we get to about 300 million, I am going to go and see where we're at as far as coins. Okay, we're going to go sell these coins or this strength, and we'll get some coins. So let's just hang out for a minute. see where we at. We're at 25 minutes. Okay, all right. So that'll actually work out pretty good. I think so, at least. I try to shoot for around 30 minutes, so hopefully we'll get up to 300 million here pretty quick. Let's see, a couple of things. Oh, I have been looking high and low in my house. Excuse me, one second. Oh man, sorry about that. I have been looking high and low in my house, and I cannot seem to find it anywhere. But somewhere, I have got a little adapter thing for audio cables, and it makes it to where I can plug my guitar into my computer, okay, as like a line in or whatever. And so it goes from the big plug that the guitar uses. I want to say it's like 5mm, 3mm, I don't know, whatever it is. That wouldn't be 3. I want to say it's like 5 or 8 or something. Down to 2.5mm. Okay, so you plug in the big cord into it, and then you plug in the little, like a headphone jack size, into the back of the computer, and then that is what gives, you know, the direct feed of the sound in there. And if I can find that, and if I'm able to swing it, I would like to do a live stream in the coming week or so. Coming, I guess, 2 weeks, sometime in the coming 2 weeks, of playing some guitar songs, some Christmas carol type songs on live stream, and just hanging out and chatting with you guys and doing that. So I do have a list of songs that are reportedly Creative Commons that are Christmas carols, and I don't, you know, I can't play all of them, and I honestly, I'll tell you right now, I am not a great guitar player. I wouldn't even say sometimes that I'm a good guitar player, but I like to play, and I haven't really got to play a whole lot recently, so I wanted to play, and I do know the tunes for many of the Christmas carols, so for the most part, if I know the tune, I can probably figure out how to play it on guitar. And if you go back and you listen to any of my recent live streams, maybe even a couple of the videos, especially the ones that I've edited, like the Pro Jute ones, you'll hear a sampling of some songs that I had recorded previously, in the, you know, playing the guitar, and you'll hear kind of the style of playing that I do. It's all finger picking. It's very, I guess, staccato would be the way to put it. Don't really know a lot of chords or things like that, but you know, it's all just play by ear, figure it out, and go from there. That's what I've been doing. So, leave a comment in the section down below if that's something that you'd like to experience. I don't know if I'll be doing a face reveal for that one. I'm thinking maybe not, but at the same time, I've got to figure out how I would be able to show you guys that yes, I am playing the guitar, you know, with the camera or whatever. So I've just got to kind of figure that all out. I don't have a green screen. I really want to get one before I do anything with a live cam feed, so to speak, rather than this software that I'm using, this FaceRig software. So because it's really a crazy chaotic scene down here in the basement. This is the playroom for the Fezzik boys, storage room for a bunch of boxes, storage room for seasonal decorations, that kind of stuff. So for your benefit and my own benefit of making sure that, you know, I don't have too much stuff of personal whatever in here in my videos, then I really want to do green screen before I actually get like a live, you know, whatever, a face cam, face reveal, whatever it is. So, but like I said, I'll try to figure out some way to do that where you guys can see that yes, I am actually playing the guitar, but I've also got to find that adapter. So, a few ifs in the air, but at this point, it's looking. I'm feeling optimistic about the possibility. Man, look at all those crowns. We're at 281. We're getting there. We're getting there. So we're right at 30 minutes. I do want to go just a little bit further. I want to see how much I'm actually getting on the big jumps. Come on. Should get it here in just a moment. It's like every 30 seconds. There we go. Oh yeah, we'll hang around just a little bit longer. Because like I said, I want to see for sure if the islands will persist after the rebirth. I believe they will, but I don't know that for sure. Because frankly, I've gotten at least all of them. I mean, at least all but one, but I think all of them since my last rebirth. So, like before that, I never even really tried because I only had 2 double jumps and I couldn't quite get up to the first island. So I had to wait till I had some crowns, and this has all just kind of happened all at once. So this has all just been within the last, I don't know, what, 24 hours or so, something like that. So again, I really like this game. It's been nice, relaxing, fun playing a simulator game. I like the fact that, you know, there's only been a handful of people in here. I think it holds 20 in the server, but this server I think is a little bit older. Got my buddy Steve there. Hey Steve. Steve is awesome. He's got some really, really good builds in Lumber Tycoon 2. He is a collector. He's got a bunch of colored balls over the years and other things. Some really cool builds. I don't know. If you guys see him in Lumber Tycoon 2, you should definitely check out his stuff. It's really neat. Alright, oh, we hit 300. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's go ahead and sell this. Hopefully we have enough for... Yes, we've got more than enough for a rebirth. That was a little bit of a waste, but that's okay. Alright, so we just unlocked it. Let's see. Open. Open. Look, see? So, you don't have to do all of the grind every time. You can just rebirth and you're good to go. Now granted, I started back off with the basic sword and the basic amount of strength, but that's it. Everything else persists. So I really, really like that about this game. Anyway, thank you very much for hanging out with me tonight while we play Saber Simulator. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. There's also that little notify bell icon so that you get notified anytime I post a video or go live. Let's see here. Drop a like. And if you've noticed at the bottom of the screen, I've got a link to my Discord there. Join the Discord. That's where I'm at most days. Is hanging out on Discord. That's usually the best way to reach out to me. Anyway, thank you very much, guys. We will see you next time. Bye.